Guys, it's your boy Southpaw Brad. I thought I'd try this live stream thing. I haven't done this. I've always recorded my videos and uploaded them, so I'm excited to be doing the live stream. One of the reasons well, as you can see back here, we've got boxes mounting, and I'm trying to sift through. I really enjoy sharing everything that I get in with you guys, so I want to start chipping away at this, so I thought I'd take some time and do that today. So I've got this is what we're attacking today, and I kind of skipped ahead because the one at the top here was a package that I got in. Um, it's been a little while, and I actually stacked those in order of when I received them. And I skipped ahead because I know at least one of these packages has a gift slash AOK that I'm gonna send out or gift someone or some folks. So I needed to get them out of the packages so that I can send them to the folks who they're designated for. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started and jump on this. Now this particular book was first time I've ordered from Hip Comics, I believe it is. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, man. And you're a new sub, and this is my first live stream. So you're the first guest in my first live stream. So thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. I'm going to leave that up there for a little bit because it's so exciting. But yeah, I appreciate you stopping by. I'm just sifting through some stuff that I've had some boxes mounting for a while and really needed to. This one's just going to have to go in a new bag at some point. This is the first time I've ordered from Hip Comics, and I saw book actually looks like it's in pretty good shape, but I saw a book that I've speculated on that I targeted a bit was I started looking at some of the Star Trek stuff. I like the original Star Trek. I'm an elder statesman, so I like the original Star Trek. But this book, Star Trek: The Next Generation #1, and tons of first appearances, all the cast. I mean, all the um Picard and everybody first appearances in this book, and I think it sells regularly for about $9, and this one actually has a cover price of $6 on it. I think I bought this for 95 cents and $3 shipping. I mean, that's bananas, but I said, that book even at $9, I think is probably a sleeper book just because that show was such a hit and those characters were so important to the Star Trek universe. I think this is a good book to have. So if it's a good buy at $9, it's certainly a good buy at $4, less than $4 shipped. So happy to pick that one up for sure. So and the packaging was actually, I was a little worried because it came in just a regular envelope, but the packaging actually was not too bad. So I'll see if I can scope some stuff out on Hip Comics again sometime. Next box. And I kind of went through and got the packing slips out of these prior to opening this stuff. And do yourself a favor, if you want a nice tip, I like to save some of these. Now I don't save all of these, but I do like to save some of these. And they can be reused. You just slap the label right back over the top of it there, and save yourself a little money down the road. All right, that's our stack for this package. This is super exciting. I'm just going to sort through this because I kind of sort of forgot what I had, but these are cool. Let's see. Give me just a second. I like to kind of make some make some order out of this, but okay. Um, I've got, let's see this. Okay. Now, there we go. Up next, this is just some random stuff that I found, and I got these for a fairly decent price. But up next, now this is I would call this a new iconic cover. This is a new iconic cover, and this is one that really surprisingly jumped up in value. Now, this was when this is Fantastic Four number 243, and this was when I was collecting in the 80s. John Byrne cover, I mean, classic cover, you know, just classic cover. And you've got Fantastic Four, you've got X-Men, or excuse me, you've got Avengers, you've got Galactus, and they're all trying to take him down. And man, if they could I'm gonna die if they can recreate this in in the MCU whenever, not if, but when Galactus appears. I think that would be a glorious occasion. And so I picked that one up, and I actually still have my original copy I bought way back when in I think that was like 83-ish. Yeah, sometime around 83, somewhere around there. Might have been even 81, but early 80s. Along those same lines, we've got this is Fantastic Four number 247, and it's another classic with Doom. I'm a big Doom fan, if you don't know. So it's another hey, Circumstances, what's going on, man? I appreciate you coming by. New comic book day. I'm actually doing old comic book day. So this is just a haul video, and but I'm going to try and swing by the LCS here in a little bit. But I guess I'm kind of playing hooky from work somewhat, but comic books are more important, I think. So but this is Fantastic Four 247 classic Doom cover. I'm collecting Doom covers, and there might be a Doom theme in this haul. So you know, wanted to pick that one up whenever I see it, and that one's kind of going up in price a little bit too. This one's a cool book. This is Ghost Rider number 55, and what's up, Evil Mike? What's going on, man? I appreciate you stopping by. This is my first live stream, so I'm giving it a shot. And I appreciate you guys hopping on and checking it out. As Circumstances mentioned, it's new comic book day, but I'm actually doing like old comic book day. So this is Ghost Rider number 55, and this is where Ghost Rider meets Werewolf by Night. So that's kind of a cool book and probably an iconic and important book. So pick that one up. Up next, I've already shown one of these, and I'm a bit of a fan of the. I'm a Star Wars guy versus Star Trek guy, but I think I always liked Star Trek when I was a kid, but once Star Wars came out, it just blew my mind. So, um, you know, so this was one I wanted to pick up. Got the first appearance of all the entire cast of and crew of Star Trek Next Generation. This is issue number 1 from DC Comics, and you could probably get this book for between $5 and $9 or $10. And I think I paid 8 for this one. The previous one I opened, I paid less than $4 for. But I think it's probably a bit of an undervalued book, maybe underappreciated book for the, you know, groundbreaking event that it was and for how important the characters are. And there's, like I said, you know, 5 or so first appearances in this particular book. So I'm picking up a couple of those whenever I can find them. Up next, we've got Warlock number 1. And this was just a cool cover, and anything that has Warlock on it is super hot right now. Before the Infinity Gauntlet, there was Warlock. And there you go, Circumstances. Yeah, that's now Kirk was my captain, but I'm an old guy. So um Yeah. Hey, Comic Book Worm, I appreciate you stopping by, man. Thanks a lot. And like you and Circumstances are two of my most recent subs on YouTube. So I've really enjoyed both of y'all's channels so far. So I appreciate you swinging by and and taking a look. So yeah, I'm older than both you guys, so that's but that's okay. Hey, that's I do think that was a groundbreaking book and an undervalued book. But All Things Warlock is hot right now. I really like this cover. Um I really like that. So I like the cover. I've actually always liked this character. My first It wasn't my first book, but an early book that I've had. Um, yeah, that's awesome. An early book that I had was Marvel Team Up, where Warlock teamed up with Spider-Man, and Spider-Man's floating in space. And I remember that book, and I think maybe Moonlit Comics, Michelle posted that book a couple, maybe a week or so ago, and it brought back memories. So that's a book I want to get, but I've liked Warlock ever since then. Up next, we've got this is Highlander #1, and there's some. Let's see. There's some significance here. They're talking about Henry Cavill taking up the moniker of Highlander, and they're kind of rebooting that series. And that was cool. Now this is issue #1. This cover's a little tougher to find, and it is a Delato cover. I have to pick those old. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely keep an eye out for them because I don't think the word's out just yet, or people maybe have forgotten about them a little bit. So definitely you guys should scope those out for sure if you um maybe not a Star Trek fan, but even if you're a an admirer or appreciate what they were able to do, and that would be really cool. Tylox, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. This is my first live stream, so thanks for stopping by. Um, Close to 60. Well, you carry it well, my friend. You look much younger than your stated age, but I think comic books helps. Don't you agree? I mean, comic books definitely helps to keep that age down. Keeps you young at heart. Oh, don't worry about it, man. I am uh I will probably have my share. Go back and look at some of my videos. Yeah, I go back and look at some of my videos, and I have I'll say the wrong book name or something, so don't sweat it, man. It's all good here, man. This is a safe place. So yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping by. But this is a Gabriel Delato cover, and I was pretty stoked about that. I've really been getting into his stuff here. Um, a lot of the covers that I admired when I got back into comics this year, I was like, "Oh, wow, that's awesome." And it ended up being his work. So this is #1. This one's a little tougher to find. There's a couple of different variants, but this one's a little tougher to find. But I thought with the news that Henry Cavill was going to take up the moniker of the Highlander, and they're rebooting that, I was like, man, that's a really cool book to get of an artist that I admire and really like a lot. So um now these couple I'll show together. I told you there may or may not be a Doom theme here, and I'm going to confirm. I've got Doom War #1, and I'm just trying to pick up some different Doom books along the way. Now I'm not on the free energy level. That dude's on a whole nother level. But I've got issue #1, issue #2. That looks like I thought maybe that was John Romita Jr. cover, but it's not. Issue #3 and issue #4. How about that? Looks like it's not a variant. I guess I'll have to go back and look to see if that's the regular cover. So pick those up to add to the Doom collection. And then 2 more cool Doom books. Doom: The Emperor Returns. Not an expensive book, but it certainly feeds the part of me that is searching for these Doom books. And I didn't have that one yet. And then this one, again, not an expensive book. This is a Marvel Double Shot. This is issue 2 of 4. And we've got Doom in all his glory sitting on his throne there. So yeah, it's kind of cool. So all right, that's that box. Now I'm gonna get into this box. And I swear I'm guys, if you didn't see the very beginning, there was I shared that I've still got this stuff to go somewhere down the line. We're not going to tackle that today, certainly, but it's content for a future stream for sure. So yeah. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, man. I've enjoyed, man. I shouted you out on a previous video because your recommendation, there's a couple of other reviews I haven't seen of yours yet that I want to go back and take a look at. And one of them, I want to see what, because I told you I bought books because of your review. And so I've enjoyed doing that. And but one I haven't watched yet that I want to go back and check on is that Batman Robin book that just came out. So all right, let me just kind of sort through. Oh yeah, I was going through a little bit of a dark period, I think, when this is like all horror related stuff. So but yeah, I appreciate it, Mike. That is yeah, your reviews have probably saved me some money, to be honest. You know, I probably it's probably yeah, probably helped out a lot. What's this? Oh yes, absolutely. That's, that's that's got to be on my list. Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, that's it's got to be on my list there. For sure. Yeah, you've definitely saved me some money. But all right. Let me see. I'm going to sort. So I got this is a series I wanted to get, and then I noticed there were some really cool different covers. That's a variant. This one, I think this is the regular cover. So yeah, man, I must have been going through a little dark period here when I was going through these. It's Hey, what's going on? Hey, I've enjoyed your devotional stuff on Instagram. That's been really cool. Yeah, it definitely saved you money. Hey, and when you're on the you're also on that book count. So you're limiting your funds. So it's pretty cool that that'll definitely help you keep it at least closer to your target goal. I think you said it was like 10 books or something. Actual Dracula, what's up, man? Yeah, we recently just subscribed to each other. I saw you on a couple of streams and you hopped on Tyler's stream. So I subbed you and you subbed me back. So I appreciate that. And I appreciate you being here, man. That's awesome. So this particular haul, yeah, I was must have been in a little bit of a dark place, but no, this had to do with like Morbius. When the trailer hit, there was a lot of stuff going crazy. So I picked up Rise of the Midnight Suns, Morbius. This was part 3 of 6 of that series. I've got there's 2 unbagged books and then 2 of the bagged books. Now the bag doesn't really mean anything. But these weren't super expensive, and I think it hit a top 10 list last week. So I wanted to pick up a couple of those. I think I had 1 or 2 anyway. So yeah, that's I picked that up. And then while I was doing that, I said, well, is there any other Morbius stuff I need to tack onto this? So I thought this was really cool, and I need to check to see who the cover artist is for this, but this is more. This is from 2013, so this is the second series. This is Morbius, the Living Vampire #1, and check that cover out, man. That is really cool. I got two of those, but that was just a cover by. I'll read one of these for sure, but that was just a really neat cover. Um, yeah. Hey, you're keeping it fairly close though. I mean, that's nice. That's really nice. You did I think you hit what, like 12 or something last time, so that's pretty good. We're not. Um, Now, do you Jared Leto might blow Morbius up? You mean like in a good way? I'm assuming. I thought the trailer was really good, so I was pleasantly surprised. It was better than I thought. I didn't give it, I didn't have high hopes. So okay, up next, keeping with this darkness, we've got Doctor Strange Damnation, and I wanted to. I think this is a 4-issue run. This is issue #1, and I wanted to get a few of these, and yeah, I'm going to I'm gonna read that and probably get some of those back issues on that one too, Mike. Um, Damnation. So this is issue #1, and as I started looking through these, I actually got all issue #1s. So we've got, this is the standard cover, and this is a variant cover with obviously got Mephisto up there. Another variant, and I think this is the Young Guns, Javier Garon. That's really cool though. That is really cool. I had to get it, man. That was a straight up cover buy for me. And then this one with another variant cover. Yeah, 1D. So yeah, obviously they made a ton. This one's 1G. This one is 1B, and this is cover A. So I'm gonna get this whole run. Now there's I think book 2, there's some significance. I think Moon Knight joins the I think Moon Knight joins Midnight Suns in issue 2 or something. Don't quote me on that. I go, fact check me. I'm talking off of memory now, and as I mentioned, I'm the memory starts to fade the older you get. So but yeah, that was pretty cool, man. That's one I wanted to pick up. So this is the last one. This is and this one's about the size of these boxes here. So I've got a few more, and those will be future videos, like I mentioned. And I was wondering, I didn't think this one was that many books, but I was joking. I was thinking to myself last week. I was like, man, you remember when you used to get stuff in Gemini mailers? And now I'm doing these freaking gigantic boxes that come with the foam corners to protect the books and stuff. And this is a good, these are good boxes to hang on to if you would have a large package to send out, or if you have like a submission to CGC or something, or you're sending some books to be cleaned, these will be great. And the books are slightly bigger than the box, so, and these corners fit in there perfectly. So I'm not going to hoard boxes, but I am going to hang on to a few of those. So sorry, I keep hitting my mic. I relocated my mic so I could navigate all this stuff. So one of the things when I did the Hush tag event for Tylox, I was like, that I never thought much about trade paperbacks, but that was a really cool thing. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. Yeah, that trailer really was awesome. Um, Thanks, man. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Um, So when we did that, I said, "Hey, the I never thought much of trade paperbacks." And I was like, "Well, that's it's kind of a really cool and easy way to go through some books." So I started looking, and if I can get used trades that I plan on, now these are things I plan on reading. This isn't a collectible thing. But these are things that I plan on reading. So I started looking, and this one's, the cover's a little beat up. This is a red copy, but I think I paid maybe $4 for this. But this is the Origins trade. And it goes through. Now, I'm not sure how many issues this goes through. I don't see it there either. This is definitely a red copy, but that's my intent, is to read it. So I figured, $4 and cover price was $15. So I said I'll recycle, and then maybe it's something that I had actually mentioned to Tylox about, hey, let's what if we've got some ideas about things. We've been chatting a bit and coming up with some ideas. And hey, Brian, thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, station. Um yeah, yeah, I totally agree. I thought it would be cool if we did, me and Tylox had talked about this, but what if you did like a trade pass where you put, you know, 5 or 6 or 8 or, however many trades in a box, and people sign up to receive the box, and they take a trade and they replace it with one. Now, I'm also in a cigar group. You guys probably don't know that about me, but I'm in a cigar club, and we do that with cigars. We'll put a couple people will put cigars in a box. You'll sign up to receive it. You take something maybe you haven't had before, and you replace it with something that someone else might enjoy, and then you ship the box to the next person. And typically, what happens, because the cigar community is a lot like the comic book community in that we like to share, we like to give back, we like to give more. So typically what happens is when somebody receives the box, they'll take something, they'll put way more than what there's not equal apples to apples value or quantity when you pass it. So I said, man, that concept might work for trades. So me and Tylox were talking a little bit about maybe doing that, and you know maybe sending some, sorry about that, maybe sending some stuff to some stuff out like that. Hey, let's do maybe we'll do a trade pass or something. And so we'll see. It's in gestation period. But it's something we talked about over the weekend. So all right, this is the last of my after my rant on the trade paperbacks pass. But this is my last little batch here. Let's see. They really mix stuff up. I like to have them somewhat in order, so that way if I've got extras of a particular copy, I can just kind of breeze. I can just kind of breeze through that. Let's see. All right, and these are all this. This is a run here, so I'll just put all these together. Right. Or yeah, kind of a run. There. All right. So this was another one that I was thinking about just reading through, with all the talk of, at some point Secret Wars is going to be a thing. And someone had even mentioned, this was on I watch Lords of the Long Box on Sundays. Mikey Sutton, who has the industry contacts in the MCU, he usually shares like movies speculation, and as it relates to comics, like what does this news mean for the comic book community. So he had mentioned that, there are obviously a ton of people have said that they're going to be doing Secret Wars type movie, and he said that they may call it Battle World. So I was like, well, that's kind of cool. And this There was a run that was actually titled that. So I got issue 1 of Secret Wars Battle World, and I got issue 4. How about that, man? That Silver Surfer going against Maestro there. Pretty cool. So it's just 4 issues. So I've got the bookends. I've just got to get 2 and 3. So once I do that, I'll that's one I'll definitely read. Sharing the love, people. I like to see it. Sharing the love. We're all friends here. Um, and it's awesome. That's a good thing about this comic community, man. I have not met um I haven't really met a bad person yet. And I haven't met anybody in person yet who I'm friends with online. So that will change this weekend because me and Tylox are meeting Nicole and U's in Charlotte. We're going comic book hunting. So I'm pretty stoked about that. That's gonna be fun. Up next, we've got this is along those Battle World lines as well. This is Ghost Racer #1. And it's if you look at that cover, it appears to be all the Ghost Riders all all together. So I'm interested in that's issue 1. This is issue 2. And this is issue 3. That's a cool cover there. I like that. I'm pretty stoked about this one though. I want to see what this is all about. And yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's going to be awesome, man. Now this Mike, I don't know if I recall where you're from, but this is this will probably crack the seal on some pretty epic comic excursions in the future, I'm sure. So whether we do something here, I think we got plans to do like an annual and just kind of bounce around. Maybe we'll start in North and South Carolina, but I would anticipate it would grow to some point where people may want to show up. Okay, that's right. That's right. I remember that. So it's you know, it's a lot smaller world than it used to be. So yeah, I remember that now. I remember seeing that. So it's a lot smaller world. You never know, man. We might all cross paths at some point, and that wouldn't be a bad thing for sure. So all right, up next we've got this is a bit of a speculation book. This is Alpha Flight number 19, first appearance of Talisman, and with so Alpha Flight is going to be a thing at some point. Um and Talisman with all this mystic stuff that's going on with Doctor Strange and Doctor Strange and all that. It's I just thought it was a cool character. It's not an expensive book. I picked up a couple of copies. Um Both of these are direct, but there is a newsstand out there. Again, this was, the series started in '83, so this would have been early to mid '80s. So picked up a couple of those. Up next, this one was just an odd book. Now, there's a newer character called Night Mask that made his appearance in. I can't remember now. I looked it up and saw it somewhere. But this is Night Mask #1. Marvel New Universe. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I thought it was interesting. And this was '86. So Southpaw Brad would have been starting his senior year in high school when this was out. To completely date myself, but Night Mask #1, Marvel New Universe, and hey, we'll see. Like I said, there's a new. It might have been. It was either Avengers. I think it might have been Avengers, like one of the new Avengers, or a new team, another team. Um, let's do these couple here. All right, so I went back and I've started doing the the High Republic. I did not have, well, issue one's the tough one to get. I mean, all these others are still pretty much cover price. So I did not have, I started backwards. I bought like 7 or 8, I think, and worked my way back. So this was I did not have issue two. So I've got, and I actually I bought a second print of issue two, and I wanted the first print as well. So I picked this one up, and then I did not have issue three. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I went through, yeah, about a week or two ago, I went and got, I bought issue one on eBay. Now that's a $20 book now, but I'm like, they're going to do a show. It's not, it might get a couple of dollars cheaper, but there's not gonna be a major dip on that book. I just don't, with the show coming out, I just don't see it happening. So, all right, up next, we've got Secret Warriors number one, Daisy Johnson, um, Moon Girl, Devil Dinosaur, and this team. So there's speculation that they're going to be. Let's see what we got here. Let me check our comments here. Northern Virginia, okay, yeah, that would be awesome. Oh man, I bet there's some fun hunting in a dirty Texas. Yeah, I bet there's some fun hunting up in DC. Um, Yeah, that's so I totally agree. Now, John Byrne is the reason I collect comics because I would buy, well, I was into Fantastic Four, which I showed earlier, John Byrne books back in the 80s, and he kicked off that Alpha Flight run. So that's just good stuff. So I absolutely agree with you that that's an important one to get. And I like the way he drew Spider-Man. It was like this lanky, he looked like a teenager, he looked like a thin, he looked like a spider. He was kind of a lanky, not real muscular kind of guy. So I enjoyed that. Um so yeah, New Warriors number one, and this is volume two. So second series of New Warriors, and they're going to, when they're not technically bringing Shield back, according to that's the Sunday Spec show and Lords of the Long Box, but they're going to do Secret Warriors, and I'm actually going back. I was looking for a show to watch with this. There's a bit of a lull on Disney Plus, as you guys are probably experiencing as well, and I was looking for a show to watch. So I went back and started watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And I had seen some of it, but not all the way through. So I'm just kind of slowly working my way back through. And they mentioned Secret Warriors in there. So I think S.H.I.E.L.D. will, by the time that Disney gets its hands on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I think S.H.I.E.L.D. will have been dissolved and they're going to do Secret Warriors. So I picked this one up. And this is from, I think this is volume one, actually, but um, Secret Warriors, Wake the Beast. Now, there's some significance here with Hydra and Leviathan, and I can't remember exactly Lady Madam Hydra, and there's some stuff going on there. I can't remember exactly what this one is. This is a tough one to track down, man. There's some important books in this run, and this is a tough one to track down. I don't think I've ever seen it in my LCS or any of my local comic shops. So this is usually like, and if you can find them, they're $20 or plus, $20 to $30. Some of those key issues. I think issue four is there's a key in issue four. Dang it, can't remember the guy's name now. But anyway, there's several in this run. I think issue two, issue four, issue six, issue 10. There's some key books in this run here. Um, oh, yeah, Brian. Yeah, that was well, that kind of, we didn't know about that until a little bit later. And that kind of fueled the fact that Reggie was doing the garage con. That kind of fueled why we're hunting, because we're thinking, hey, all the hunters are going to be at Reggie's, so we're going to go hit the LCSs. And I don't um, I don't know him that well, but I have watched his stream, and he's certainly very knowledgeable and a good member of the community. And we know of a couple. I've seen a couple people say they're planning on going to that thing, so that should be really neat. I don't doubt that it will be. All right, the last three books I can't show you. These are all three going to be AOKs slash gifts. So I don't want to show them, but I have a feeling they'll be shown at some point. Nothing crazy, but I try to be attentive when I hear people say that um, that they are looking for certain things. And if I happen to run across those certain things, I try to, I try to help out where I can. So these three are special, and they're going to be AOKs. And like I said, nothing crazy, but when I know people are looking, they're thanks, bud. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you stopping by too. I say we breezed through it, but that was 41 minutes. But oh man, that's awesome, dude. That's a find there. That's there's some good ones, because you've got Madam Hydra in that run. Gonna be a really well, she's rearing her head now. She's recruiting a team now. Uh Elaine from Seinfeld, she's recruiting a team now. So and she hasn't been announced as Lady or Madam Hydra. I keep saying Lady Hydra, Madam Hydra yet, but that's coming. You can kind of read the tea leaves and see it kind of shaking out. So um yeah, I thought so too. That's we'll go by the time everybody gets done. Of course, I would imagine if I'm hanging out with Reggie, I would imagine that I'm probably going to be pretty exhausted after I get done sorting through his books. And I don't know if anyone will take photos of that, but it would certainly be interesting to see. So hey, that's all we got. You guys helped me grind through like three fairly decent sized boxes. So for my first live stream, I appreciate you guys being a part of it. And thanks for stopping by. I'll definitely do more. And well, there's there's three more right there. I typically won't try and pack so many into one live stream, but like I said, I had to get these beauties out so I can get them to their rightful owners. And I appreciate you guys hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being supportive. And let's see, let me just check the comments here. Um, yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, I haven't met him, but he's I bet that's going to be a major undertaking. I'm sure that's going to be really interesting. So yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot, and look forward to seeing you in chats and online. And I appreciate you guys stopping by. I'm going to sign out here, and we'll catch you next time. And I'll happy hunting for you guys. Happy new comic book day, and look forward to seeing what you guys get as well. Oh man, I just missed you. Hey, catch me on the rewind. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Thanks so much. I always enjoy your stuff, so I appreciate you swinging by. Um, so yeah, you guys take care. Happy new comic book day. I look forward to seeing what you were able to find this week, and have a fantastic week. I'll see you guys next time.